welcome to another build video. Today we will discuss about the new character Wriothesley. We will discuss his talent kit, builds, constellation, and team compositions. But before we get into the video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free and it helps me a lot. And if you enjoyed the video, please boop the like button. With all that being said, let's get on with the video.
A moment, please.
Let's talk about Wriothesley's talents. Wriothesley's normal attack is based off 5 rapid attacks that deal cryo damage. When normal attack combo has been used, the combo count will not reset for a short time after using Ice Fang Rush or sprinting. Wriothesley's charge attack is when he consumes an X amount of stamina to leap and unleash a vaulting fist, dealing AoE cryo damage. Wriothesley plunges from mid-air to strike the ground below, dealing damage to opponents and cryo damage upon impact. So when Wriothesley uses his elemental skill, he's adjusting his breathing, rhythm, and pace. Then he sprints forward, entering the chilling penalty state. The chilling penalty is when Wriothesley increases interruption resistance. So when Wriothesley's HP is above 50%, it will enhance the repelling fist, his normal attack, to forceful fist of frost and increases damage, unleashing more powerful attacks than before. When these attacks hit, it will consume an X amount of Wriothesley's HP. HP can be lost this way once every 0.1 second. This effect will be cancelled once Wriothesley leaves the field. When Wriothesley activates his boxing gloves, he strikes out a giant wave of cryo that deals AoE cryo damage to opponents, hitting them 5 times. After the impact, a blade will descend upon the opponent's position, dealing Aoshi-aligned cryo damage. First passive talent. When Wriothesley's HP is less than 60%, he will obtain a Gracious Rebuke. The next charge attack of his normal attack will be enhanced to become Rebuke Vaulting Fist. It will not consume stamina, it will deal 50% increased damage, and after hitting, he will restore his HP equal to 30% of his max HP. Also, you can gain Gracious Rebuke once every 5 seconds only this way. Second passive talent. When Wriothesley's current HP increases or decreases, if he is in the chilling penalty state, he is presented with Ice Fang Rush. Chilling penalty will gain 1 stack of Persecution Edict, max 5 stacks. Each stack will increase Wriothesley's attack by 6%. Third passive talent. When Wriothesley crafts weapon ascension materials, he has a 10% chance to receive double the product. Let's talk about Wriothesley's talent priority. It goes first normal attack, second elemental skill, and third elemental burst. You may ask why normal attack is first to be leveled up. It's because Wriothesley's normal attack is his focus of attention, since this will be his main source of damage. His elemental skill provides his normal attack with even more damage, so that's why it comes second place. In my opinion, do not leave unnoticed his elemental burst. Even though it's in third place, that doesn't mean it's not important. On the contrary, its damage output is still considerably high.
Don't run away now.
So let's talk about Wriothesley's builds. The first one is called Marechaussee Hunter Cryo DPS. The best weapon for this build is Cash Flow Supervision, but if you don't have that weapon, you can use replacement weapons, such as Remembrance, the Witsith, Blowing Purity, and Todoko Tails. Best artifacts: 4-piece Marechaussee Hunter. Artifact main stats: Sans attack percent, Goblet cryo damage bonus, Circlet crit damage. Artifact substats: critical damage, attack percent, elemental mastery, crit rate, energy recharge. When we're talking about Marechaussee Hunter, it's all about the HP mechanic. This artifact for Wriothesley is very good because it allows him to increase his crit rate and critical damage by his HP, and that helps maximize his normal and charge attack damage as well. Also, if you add a second cryo character to the team, that will give him even more critical rate.
Don't run away now.
The second build is called Blizzard Strayer Cryo DPS. Best weapon again are the same weapons, Cash Flow Supervision, and replacement weapons are Remembrance, the Witsith, Blowing Purity, and Todoko Tails. Best artifacts: 4-piece Blizzard Strayer. Artifact main stats: Sans attack percent, Goblet cryo damage bonus, Circlet crit damage. Artifact substats: critical damage, attack percent, elemental mastery, crit rate, energy recharge. When we're talking about Blizzard Shredder, it's all about when an opponent is affected by Cryo, their crit rate increases by 20%. And if the opponent is frozen, your crit rate will be increased additionally 20%. So if you are going for a permafreeze team with Wriothesley, this artifact is the best choice because his crit rate will get increased even more because of the constant cryo application.
Have a safe trip.
So let's talk about Wriothesley's Constellations. C1 Wriothesley is all about his passive talent, There Shall Be a Plea for Justice, but a little bit changed. It's when Wriothesley completes with his normal attack his 5-hit combo, and that provides him with the Gracious Rebuke. It increases the damage of his charge attack up to 200%, and with every hit, when Wriothesley is in the chilling penalty state, that state's duration is extended by 4 seconds. C2 Wriothesley. His focus is based on his normal attack, so when you're using his elemental skill, each Persecution Edict stack from the passive talent There Shall Be a Reckoning for Sin will increase your ability's damage dealt by 40%. So if you are interested in boosting the damage of his elemental skill, his second constellation becomes a viable option. C3 Wriothesley's normal attack level increases by 3 and his maximum upgrade level is 15. C4 Wriothesley provides a party-wide buff for attack speed and healing for himself. The HP restored to Wriothesley through his charge attack will be increased to 50% of his max HP. When Wriothesley is healed back to his full HP, there will be some following effects, such as attack speed that will be increased by 20% for 4 seconds. If he is off-field, all of your own party members' attack speed will be increased by 10% for 6 seconds. These two methods of increasing attack speed cannot stack. C5 increases the level of his elemental skill by 3. Maximum upgrade level is 15. C6 Wriothesley's crit rate of his charge attack will be increased by 10% and its crit damage by 80%. When unleashed, it will also create an additional icicle that deals 100% of rebuke for his charge attack base damage as cryo damage. This damage will be dealt this way as charge attack damage. So my best constellations for him in my opinion are C1, C4, C6 because C1 when Wriothesley is on his last hit of his normal attack, he triggers his rebuke charge attack without him having his HP go 60% or below to trigger it. C4 provides a party-wide buff for attack speed when he gets a healing overflow and he can heal himself up to 50%. C6 significantly increases Wriothesley's damage output as a hyper carry due to the added crit rate, crit damage, and the additional icicle produced with each charge attack.
Stay cool and face your guilt.
Let's talk about Wriothesley's teams. The first one is called Wriothesley Permafreeze Team, and it consists of Wriothesley, Yilan, Shenhe, and Mika. The second part consists of Wriothesley, Xingqiu, Rosaria, and Zhongli. And the third part is Wriothesley, Mona, Kazuha, and Mika. The second team is called Wriothesley Melt Team, and it consists of Wriothesley, Xiangling, Kazuha, Bennett. The third team is called Wriothesley Burning Melt Team, and the first part consists of Wriothesley, Nahida, Kazuha, Bennett. The second part consists of Wriothesley, Bennett, Sucrose, Baiju. And the third part consists of Wriothesley, Nahida, Kazuha, Toma. The fourth team is called Wriothesley Hyperfridge Team, and the first part consists of Wriothesley, Nahida, Fischl, and Xingqiu. And the second part consists of Wriothesley, Kole, Yilan, and Shinobu. If you're gonna use a permafreeze team, there are some selections that you can use. You will need a Hydro character, 2 Cryo characters, and 1 Geo or Animal, or 1 more Cryo character. So you will need Yilan or Xingqiu or Mona or Barbara for Hydro application, and you will need Wriothesley with Shenhe or Mika for Cryo application to trigger freeze with every hit. But instead of 3 Cryo characters, you can use a Geo, Zhongli, or Yunjin for shields and protection, or instead of Geo, you can use Kazuha or Sucrose to swirl the Cryo and Hydro elements and provide more damage support. If you're going to use a melt team, you will need 2 pyro characters such as Xiangling and Bennett to provide you with constant pyro application and also healing and boosting your damage as well. Wriothesley will apply Cryo, and that will trigger a melt reaction, and that can maximize your damage output. And Kazuha can swirl elements around for easier reactions. If you're going to use a Burning Melt team, there are some selections that you can use. A Burning Melt team is a combination of Dendro and Pyro. You will need a Dendro character such as Nahida, Dendro Traveler, Kole, and Baiju, or Yao Yao for Dendro application. You will also need a Pyro character that can provide you with heal, shield, and maximize your damage output, and that can be Bennett or Toma. Kazuha or Sucrose can swirl the elements around, and Wriothesley with Cryo application can trigger melt as long as you can sustain both elements to the enemy. It can trigger a reaction and deal massive damage. If you're going to use a Hyper Fridge team, you will add some reactions into the mix by pairing Cryo with Bloom and Hyper Bloom, and that can cause raging reactions from Frozen to Superconduct. Ilan or Xingqiu or Barbara will apply Hydro, Nahida or Kole will apply Dendro to form Dendro cores all around the field, and Fischl or Shinobu will apply Electro to trigger Hyper Bloom. But if you use instead of Electro Wriothesley with Cryo application, you will trigger Freeze, but if you use Electro and Cryo together, you will get Superconduct.
Let's begin.
Let's talk about free-to-play Wriothesley. So Wriothesley, he hasn't got a wide variety of free-to-play weapons. The only ones are Flowing Purity and Widsith. But he has a wide selection with his team comps, as you can see in the video. Constellations, in my opinion, are not needed to play a good Wriothesley, but if you have him C1, that's even better for you. Because Wriothesley can last hit with his normal attack, enabling the Gracie's Rebuke, and when he charge attacks, his health will not drop down to 60%. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my video, but if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below, and I will try to help you out. So guys, see you in the next video. Bye!